Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I couldn't think of what day it was for a minute. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Tuesday. See, y'all made it through Monday. I told you Mondays weren't that bad. I told you y'all didn't hate Mondays for real. So here we are. It is Tuesday, April the 11th. Welcome to this morning's episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. My name is Pinique Singleton from connectwithpinique.com. So let's go ahead and get started. You know, I don't like to be on here too long in the mornings. I know y'all are busy. Y'all trying to get ready for work or whatever. So today's title is Don't Let Rejection Rattle You. Okay? Don't let rejection rattle you. Because sometimes when people experience rejection, you know, when they experience like a little setback, when they experience like failure, some people look at it like they let it get them off track, right? So they let rejection rattle them. It shakes them up. It may frustrate them. It may get you off track. You know, maybe it even discourages you. But today I want to tell you is don't let that happen. And I know nobody likes rejection. Nobody likes to be told no, you know, like in your business, you know, for example, in my business, maybe I ask somebody, do you or anybody you know want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? And maybe they'll tell me no. Or maybe I ask somebody, do you know anybody that wants to make an extra $250 to $500 a week? And maybe they'll tell me no. And for some reason, I'm like, wait a minute now. I knew you were going to be the perfect candidate. I knew you were going to tell me yes, right? But then they told me no and they rejected me. So now, sometimes what people will do is they'll just shut down. They're like, you know what? They told me no. I knew they were going to say yes. I'm not asking anybody else, right? And you let it throw you off. But see, rejection is not meant to rattle you. You know, rejection is actually meant sometimes to redirect you, right? So sometimes rejection really means redirection, because that person that you approached about your business, or you thought they were going to be a good customer, maybe they really weren't. So you were barking up the wrong tree. So you had to be redirected. So they told you no. So sometimes it's a blessing when somebody tells you no. You know, you thought they were going to be the perfect business partner, but really they were going to get on your nerves, right? They were going to get on your nerves, you know. So if you have to convince somebody sometimes to join you in your business, sometimes you're going to be convincing them the whole time. So it's better that they just told you no, right? So take that rejection and be thankful for it. Let it redirect you. Go ask somebody else. Go talk to somebody else, right? So, and I'm not saying, you know, if somebody says no the first time, you just give up. That's not what I'm saying. Of course, you have to be able to handle objections. You have to answer people's questions. But don't spend too much time on it. If you really have to do a lot of convincing and begging, that's not what you want to do. Take the rejection and roll, right? So let the rejection redirect you and send you on a different path, right? The other thing that you should let rejection do, instead of let it rattle you, let it re-energize you. When somebody tells you no, let that just give you more fuel to keep going and do something else, all right? Let me go over here and talk to somebody else. Let me go over here and do a different activity. Let it re-energize you. Let it motivate you. You know, sometimes the more no's you get, you're like, oh, I know my yes is coming, right? So let it re-energize you. Let it get you motivated to keep pushing, all right? Because eventually it's going to lead to restoration, right? And I'm not talking about restoration. You know, the regular definition of restoration means to bring something back to its original state. But that's not the kind of restoration I'm talking about. How many of y'all know that in the Bible, and I'm not trying to preach this morning, but in the Bible, when we talk about something is restored, it's bringing you out better than you were before, right? Because that definition means, you know, receiving more back than what has been lost, right? Bringing you back to a greater state. So eventually that rejection is going to lead to your restoration. See, eventually you started that business because you were behind on your rent. But before it's all over, you're going to be buying a house, right? So when you get rejected, be excited, right? Embrace the rejection. And that's pretty much all I have for y'all today. It's a really short message because it really didn't take long for me to get to that point. So it was short, but hopefully it was informative, right? So to sum it all up, what I want to tell y'all this morning is let rejection be the redirection that is going to re-energize you and eventually lead to your restoration, all right? So when you get rejected, be thankful. Just say yes, because you know everything is working together for your good. So I know sometimes things seem bad, but they're working together for your good. I promise you it was meant to happen like that. Don't let it get you down. Be excited, because something good is coming. I promise you, something great is on the the way, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all I have for y'all today. I know that was super short, but it really didn't take a long time to get to that point. I just wanted to offer you a little nugget of motivation, a little bit of encouragement, right? Because sometimes when we get rejected and sometimes when bad things happen, we want to quit, right? But don't let it quit. Let it redirect you. Let it get you moving in the right direction. All right. So I'm going to get out of here. I thank you guys for joining. Whoever's watching live. I see Beth on here. Good morning, Princessa. Leroy. Precious. What's up, Precious? Good to see you this morning. Anybody catching the replay, thank you all so much. Also, if anybody missed the call I did yesterday, that midday motivational call, I will drop in the comments the information for the replay if you want to go back and listen to that as well. All right. So thank y'all for joining me. Get off of Facebook now and get out there and be great on purpose today, because I know you can do it. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself and make the decision to be great. All right. So y'all have an awesome and amazing Tuesday. I'll see you guys in the morning.